It's going to be the same. Fuck you. There's no fucking way it's better. Oh, fuck you, asshole. Bologna sauce. Fuck you. Get up. Come on, bologna. Time for you, bitch. Come on, bologna sauce. Come on. Yeah, listen, no. Okay, good, but that has nothing to do. I mean, there's so many things that could have been responsible for that. It has nothing to do with simply rebooting the fucking computer. No. All right. Okay. Let me get you in. Now we definitely have. Listen. Let me get Chad in because in 5 minutes. Hey. Listen. Hey, are you there?
Hey, Colleen, it's Chad.
Yeah, I know. Listen, I think we're better than we were before. We can hear now. Now, Miss Schoen is actually going to come on, and I've not used her real name once, Chad, ever.
Yeah,
So wait, no, listen real carefully, asshole. I've not used her real name once. So guess what it is when you repeatedly use her real name? Guess what that is? Guess what that is, Chad? That's harassment.
What?
That's harassment, and that's fucking terrorism. That's terrorism because you're a terrorist. Now, I don't give a fuck if you, whatever you say, just call her Miss Schoen. Just call her fucking Miss Schoen. Can you do that? Could you please just do that? Do you have questions? Do you have questions, Chad? What is your goal? What is your goal? I want to know what your goal is. No. Danny from LA, you have no fucking idea what you're talking about. This Claire shtick of overacting, pretending to be angry is all weak. No, Danny. Yeah, Kelly Fox asked the question. Chad, what is your end game? What is your end game, Chad?
Okay, here. Okay, let me answer. Listen. Okay,
can everybody wait? Can everybody hear Chad talk? Can everybody hear Chad?
Everyone, can they hear me?
Yes, go.
Okay. All right. So first of all, regarding Miss Schoen, let's compromise, okay? I won't call her Laura by her name. If we can call her Mrs. Schoen, because she is married.
Chad. Okay, here's the deal.
Compromise?
Here's the deal, Chad.
No, I won't call.
Okay, she's first of all. Okay.
But I'll call her.
Okay, you know what this means?
Okay.
This means that an entire week went by. You were told a week ago that you had bad data. You were told a week ago you had bad data, and then you still. No, I'm not even going to call it stale anymore. No, this is just bad. This isn't even stale because you know what stale means? Stale means a refresh didn't happen, and you don't even have a refresh process. You don't even have a refresh process, Chad. It's just bad. You don't even have a refresh process. How did you know in the first place that she was married, Chad? Go back to that data source. That's my we have to do the beginning of the show, Chad. I have to. Please, could you do me a favor? Don't call me for 2 minutes, please. Thank you.
Okay, that's
Thanks.
fine. I won't.
Oh my fucking dear Lord God. Oh my dear Lord. He's like, she's married. If I get to say she's married, well, she's not married. We're going to go right back into where it was. Oh. You're coming up, Supercamp. We're just barely going to get to the part that Frank likes. And Supertramp, we do have Miss Schoen coming up at 11:30. If she can get away from work. Chad, she works. I guess you work, Chad? For Frank! Sparkle! Motion! La 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 la. Mind's eye. Oh, little hell. Funny how time fly. Listen, sound problems are not necessarily solved by fucking rebooting your fucking stupid computer. You guys understand that? I mean, I know that's a great idea, but I wish somebody could, if somebody really knew, hey, bologna sauce, if you really know, if you're like a hardware guy, because I'm not a hardware guy. I've said that a million times. I'm not, it worked this time. That's all that matters. That's fine. I'm not a hardware guy. I've said that a million times. The hardware people are the people who went to high school and then got Microsoft certificates. Those are the hardware people. Those are the hardware people. I'm not a hardware person. I'm not a network guy. I've never been a network guy. You know why I'm not a network guy, bologna sauce? You know why I'm not a network guy? You know why I don't give a fuck about the network hardware and all that bullshit and the Cisco routers and all that stuff? You know why I don't care about that? Because people who couldn't go to college and who couldn't get a master's degree and who couldn't be on the strategy and planning team, those people have to do that work. They've got to keep the servers running. I don't know a fucking shit squat about how to keep a server running. I'll admit that to anyone who asks me. Does that make sense, bologna sauce? I'm not a hardware guy in any way, shape, or form. I give hardware things to the help desk. Bologna sauce, did you go? Are you gone? Okay. Come on. Waiting for bologna sauce because I really want to talk to him because I'm telling you, if this guy isn't Wheels from the Howard Stern show, he's just as bad of a troll as Chad. Because this bologna sauce guy came in, his voice sounded, he's refusing to come on. His voice sounded, yeah, come on, bologna. Come on, bitch. Come on, bologna. His voice sounded like Wheels, and I thought to myself, hey, that sounds like Wheels. That sounds like Wheels.
I don't know what Wheels sounds like. I don't remember what bologna
sounds like bologna sauce, but bologna sauce it's sort of like this unassuming sort of mumbling kind of like bitchy mumbling bullshit. Let me get.
You have a lot of people that want to come on. Put them on.
No, I'm getting them on. But yeah. Listen,
you got to keep clicking on them.
Why would that? Why? That's a bug.
Yeah, that's a bug.
Okay, waiting for user to join. It's Supertramp. Hey,
maybe just fucking with you. It might not be Supertramp.
It might not be.
Yeah, it might
be a fake Supertramp.
Let me see. Supertramp ran rooms. Let's see if he has any followers. That's how you would tell.
How was your week?
My week was pretty good. Yeah, we went to a concert Wednesday night. Old group Yes, I'm sure you would know them. And it was
Yes.
Yeah.
With John Anderson?
Yep, John Anderson, Rick Wakeman. It was only 3 members of Yes, and then 2 other musicians, and they played some great songs. It was great.
And Rick Wakeman?
Yeah, Rick Wakeman. Yep.
Did they play that one that goes? Tell the moon, don't tell the moon.
No, they didn't play that one, but they played like Long Distance Runaround and Heart of the Sunrise, Roundabout. I've seen all good people, all that stuff.
Oh, but those are the ones that. Did they do anything from Relayer?
No.
Steve Howe was there. Steve Howe's dead.
No, Steve Howe's not dead. Chris Squire's dead.
Chris Squire.
But it was great. And then we had some gigantic steaks tonight. I know you wouldn't like that, but they would.
Where did you have them, John?
We made them. We barbecued them. They came out really good. Sometimes you hit and miss with the steak. These were great. T-bones with the strip steak on one side, New York strip steak, and the filet mignon on the other side.
Now, so, John, what's the fascination of the T-bone?
The T-bone has 2 different cuts of meat on it. It's a big piece, and it has a strip steak, which is a juicier cut of meat, versus and on the other side is the filet mignon.
Hold on one second.
Sure.
Chad, I have Miss Schoen calling in like 1 minute if she can get on. So you'll just need to relax there, bub. He's like, oh God, Chad, no. And you know what's really funny? And John, I want to be very serious with you right for a minute. He really is incorrect with his data. His data's wrong.
I know you were saying that stale data, Chad.
Well, it's bad data now. So here's the thing. He had a whole week to figure out why I told him he was wrong. So there's one of 2 things going on. Chad has either lost interest and he doesn't give a fuck, or he really doesn't he really, or his data sources aren't as good as we think they are, because I've been like thinking this guy is, you know.
But even if she's not with the guy, obviously, even if she was just
she's actually divorced. In fact, believe it or not, and she said I could do this. I could actually, in my hand, I've got the fucking divorce papers, bitch.
don't show them.
No, I'm not going to show them. Yes, Claire is now Rick from The Walking Dead. No. By the way, we've had a lot of interesting things happen this week. Number one, I was on the Howard Stern show. Did you get to hear the call?
Chad.
Oh, it's Chad calling me.
Any way he can get in. Any way.
Wait, hold on.
I'll call him back on his number.
You there? Oh, he hung up.
I'll call him back on his number. Go ahead. I'll call him back. Go ahead.
Yeah, he hung up already.
No, I'm calling you back. Calling you back. Calling you back. Well, let's see. Does it even take inbound calls? His fake numbers that he makes up? Does the fake numbers take inbound calls? Oh, look, it's not even answering. I guess the fake numbers don't take inbound calls. Fake numbers don't take inbound calls. That's funny. I just tried to call back to the Mush. We want to talk about Walking Dead with Miss Schoen, and she is okay. Hold on. Let's see. We're getting it. Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
Mush would be good to talk about that.
11:45. It's a new estimate. 1145 sounds good. Listen, Chad, she's helping to save lives. We would appreciate you having some respect for those kind of people. Did you hear what I just said? I said that she's working to save lives, and we would appreciate you having some respect for those kind of people. Why would you, we only hit back at you, Chad, after you hit to us. We're not offensive. I've never been offensive. You, on the other hand, have been just offensive. You've been on the offense. Why are you on the offense all the time, Chad? What is that about? Can you offensive? Yeah. Offensive. Yeah.
Hey, Colleen.
Yeah, go ahead.
Colleen,
Are you drunk tonight? Wait, I got a question. Your voice sounds off tonight. It sounds muffled. It sounds like you're drunk.
Hey, which question?
Whoa. Are you drunk? Are you drunk? Wait, are you drunk?
No.
Have you been drinking?
Maybe a little bit.
Oh,
I was going to say he sounds it.
Now, this could be, no, wait a second. This could be a fucking setup, because listen, this guy makes fucking voices all the time. He's like, I'm going to call and pretend that I'm that John from Boston guy again and sound wasted. And then Claire will let his guard down. Please invite him. Okay, Super Tramp, I'm coming. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Which questions do you want me to answer?
He sounds really drunk.
Holy fucking
He's really
shit.
drunk.
I've never heard you this way. I want to do Chad drunk. Chad, here's drunk Chad. Colleen, which questions do you want me to answer?
That's pretty good.
No, Colleen, which question do you want me to answer? No, hey, Manly Man, I'm inviting him. He's not.
Hey,
Go ahead, Chad.
Colleen, what you said.
She's married.
It's not actually true what you said.
What, that she's married? That she's married, Chad?
I didn't go on the offensive. You did.
Wow. You shouldn't have called in tonight. You know why?
You did.
No, you're off your game tonight. I feel embarrassed for you right now, Chad. This is bad.
Why?
Because this is not you. This is not saber-toothed Chad. This is like, I might have had a few things to drink. I don't know. Well, maybe I did. Drunky Chad. It's drunky. Oh my God! Kelly just said drunky Chad. Holy shit! You're. This is a joke, right? You're not really like sort of inebriated. You're not.
Kelly loves when I drink.
Kelly loves when you drink. Is that because why,
Yeah.
Chad? Why is that?
I don't know why, but she does. Hey, Colleen.
Yeah,
There's a couple things.
Okay.
Hey, listen. No, hold on. You let me.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Does everybody? I want to just make sure that everybody knows Chad is drunker than a skunk
Yeah.
tonight, and this is like a fucking a year and a half. We've never. This is a week of firsts. Jim's on the Stern Show as Claire, and Chad's drunk on the phone.
Ask him what he's drinking. Ask him what he's
Chad, what were you
drinking.
drinking? John wants to know what you're drinking.
No, I didn't say that I was drunk.
Okay, John wants to know what you're drinking. What was you drinking? What's your
No,
drink?
I'm gonna get to. I'm gonna talk about the stuff.
Long Island iced tea. I bet.
Kelly
Long
Fox
Island
wants
iced
to
tea.
know what color panties you're wearing.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I'm wearing ladyboy panties.
She's wearing he's wearing ladyboy panties. Okay, Chad, I'm surprised that you didn't correct your data over the past week, but go ahead.
Okay, first of all, you started the fight with me, and you are the one that got Mrs. Schoen to attack me.
No, dude, she listened to the show, and that was all improv. That was her just being her. That was her just being her. That was her listening to an asshole monster like you, and then she wasn't coached. She wasn't prompted. She wasn't told what to say. She just said, she says, you know, at some point, go ask me about Chad. She goes, ask me about Chad. I go, okay, I'll do that. She was improv, Chad. That's improv. We're improv people. Chad, we're improv people. We're improv people.
Got it. You're improv people. Listen, but it doesn't change the fact that she instigated it. I never said a thing about her prior to that. So she picked the fight with me. So you're wrong when you said earlier.
Interesting perspective, Chad.
Okay.
Chad, can you talk about when you called Mazza a pedophile?
Oh, stop. That's all over with.
Okay. Can you talk about any other bad thing that you've done, Chad, where you've actually become judge, jury, and executioner? I want to talk about the times when you're judge, jury, and executioner.
Hey, let's talk about that, okay? You owe me an apology. You can apologize.
No, I want to talk about all the times that you're judge, jury, and executioner, because we basically executed you, figuratively, Chad. We've executed you.
Lord Bolton was on earlier, okay? And last week you accused me wrongly, okay?
Of what? Of having bad data?
You said that I fat shamed Lori. I've never fat shamed Lori.
Oh, Chad, with your fake accounts, you have fat shamed 1,000,001 people. Chad, with your fake accounts, you have fat shamed all kinds of people. Did you not? Are you going to pretend that you're not behind the Robin fake accounts where you talked about her eating and being, you know, I mean, come on, fat. The fat thing is your go-to, Chad. That's your go-to.
Colleen, I never make statements. Well, if I tweet something, I tweet it on my main account. I've always been straight. Always. With Janella, with Robin, with anybody.
Okay, so what gave you the right to do anything with Janella then? What's your Janella excuse?
She did the same thing with Mrs. Schoen.
Same thing as what? Somebody teased you and then you went after them? You're always on the defense? Is that what you're trying to fucking say?
Yeah. Now you figured it out.
Oh my God. No. You got to be kidding me. We were fighting and he pulled that from the Linguini playbook, but later deleted the tweet. No, I'm not deflecting. I was reading something John just said. Janella deserved everything she got. No, Chad, I'm telling you, you are absolutely a monster. You do things that are horrible. Remember when I got into the fight with you about how you were over the top with, well, I'm not going to name names anymore. You've been so over the top with so many people. What about our friend who was an airline pilot and you thought, oh, I'm judge, jury, and executioner, so I'm going to go and fucking bash this guy over the head when you didn't even really you had bad data then too. Chad the monster and ladyboy panties. That's what Kelly Fox just said. Chad, something's very wrong with you. No, something's very wrong with you. People say I'm crazy, and yes, sure, I'm a little crazy, but guess what? There's something seriously disturbed with you. You're wrong. Something's very wrong with you, Chad. And tonight, when you're drunk, no, tonight, it's like your whole, like, I don't know, your infrastructure's down. You could be subject to denial of service attacks right now, Chad, as a human.
I just think you owe me. I think you owe me an apology.
Drunky Chad off his game. That's what Kelly just said.
Are you going to apologize to me about what?
No, you've done so many horrible things to so many people, Chad. I don't even know where to start. You're a monster. And when I said last week, justice is going to have to happen. Justice will be served. Justice, Chad. And that means that everybody that you fucked with is going to somehow have some form of justice. That's going to take legal action against you, Chad. You can't think you're going to get away with everything you've done. What about even this? I know that Jimmy Linguini did bad things, but what gave you the right to use his mother's name, his fucking magistrate, all that magistrate and the local media shit? What the fuck is wrong with you? Why did you do that?
He wrote the playbook. I'm just playing by the rules that he made.
Chad, I don't feel it's not fair. It's not fair. No, this isn't fair to talk to you tonight because you are so off your game and so drunk. Ladyboy panties are too tight. Ladyboy panties are too tight. That's what Casper just said. And I want to give you an opportunity to do this again because the final show of the first season is 11/11, Chad. We're taking a week off next week. We have stuff to do next Friday. So next week we're off. But 11/11 is the season 1 finale. And Boris said, it sounds like you're on Valium. Dude, you are way, way, way off. I don't even feel good bashing you tonight. I actually feel bad, like yelling at you or even telling you you're a bad person. I can't do it anymore. Please don't call me tonight. Please don't call me tonight anymore. Could you not call me tonight? Can you wait till the 11th? We'll pick it up again when you're feeling better. When you've had less beers or less than 20 milligrams of, yeah.
Is this your apology to me?
No, Chad. This is not no, Chad. This isn't Chad. Chad, you're a sick man. You need help, and I'd love to talk with you about it. If you want to talk about how much help you need, is there a place you can get help? Is there like a center you could go? Is there a center you could go into, like maybe or something?
I don't know, maybe.
Well, a crisis center. Is there a crisis center somewhere?
I'll look that up after the show.
Okay. Okay. I'm just getting an update from Miss Schoen. She's still running late. I'm gonna say keep going. You know, whenever you get here.
I think that you and Laura both owe me an apology.
Oh, so why? Tell me why you keep using her real first name, Chad.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Laura. Sorry.
Why do you keep using her real first name, Chad? When have I used her real first name? Ever? Hey, terrorist. Hey, bully. Hey, coward. When have I ever used her first name? And tell me, Chad, what was your initial method for determining her marital status and all the rest of the information that you've proven to me that you know? Tell me, how'd you get her home address, Chad? How'd you get that? Pretty easy, right?
How do you know that I have her home?
Chad, listen.
What?
The time for threats is over, and this is all about giving you a chance to regroup. Come back on 11/11 for the final show when you're not drunk or on Valium. When you're not drunk or on Valium, let's talk. It's over, Johnny. It's over.
Here's my other question for you.
Okay. Can people still hear Chad? Can people still hear you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, go ahead, Chad. Go ahead.
All right, so let's talk about your phone call to Howard Stern. Okay.
It's a great call.
Both can admit. I think if we're both going to be honest,
That was a great call.
The call to Howard Stern show was horrible.
That was so good.
It was horrible.
That was so good.
It was so bad.
It was so good. You know why it was good? Because it was squeezed in between. No, it was squeezed in between a Jeff the Drunk call. No, Doug. Number one. Because the preamble was basically me saying, you know what? I don't know if I'm going to talk about Benji post Bronk in the studio, or if I'm going to talk about what I'm up on the board for. So I had to make a decision right away. And I thought, what will be funnier? And guess what was funnier? Talking about how they fucking shit all over Talking Dead. They shit on the host. They shit on Chris Hardwick. They shit on Chris Hardwick. They shit on Chris Hardwick. Do you realize that Chris Hardwick, Chad, maybe you don't know this, but Chris Hardwick is actually a fan of the show, the Stern Show. And so when I let him know, so guess what? I planted a seed, Chad, content. It's called the content seed, Chad. I planted a content seed. Guess what? It was brilliant. It was brilliant. And guess what? Guess what? They talked about fucking Yiddish after the call. Robin laughed at my joke. Go listen to the tape again, Chad. Robin laughed at my joke. Yeah, when I said, you didn't just rain on people's parade, you shit diarrhea all over people's, she fucking laughed. She loved that. And it was in the middle of a Jeff the Drunk call. He hung up on Jeff accidentally, and so he squeezed me in. Now, Chad, were you on the board? Wait, Chad, were you on the board?
Horrible.
Were you on the board?
No.
Were you waiting?
That was horrible.
Why is Chad?
That was a scripted call.
Yeah.
Call was-
Hey, why are you drowning your sorrows tonight? Because of my call?
I'm not drowning my sorrow.
Why are you so drunk? This is so unprecedented. And I know it's only like 30 people that are going to know your shit face, but really, this is your.
I think if he was around, Kelly would be able to take advantage of him. He's so like drunk. She'd be
What would Kelly be? John just said if Kelly was around,
would be all over him.
be all over you, is what John just said.
Hey,
Kelly, is that right?
But seriously, you have to look. Let's be honest here. You know that your call was terrible.
No, it was really
You
fun.
know it was.
It was a minute and 30 seconds, Chad. It was a minute and 30 seconds. It was great. It planted a seed. It planted a seed. Wait, did you listen to the Stern Show the day before?
Yes.
Did you hear the section where he was mercilessly mocking Talking Dead?
Yeah. So you were like a day late.
Did you hear? No, Chad, I was working. Okay. Did you hear Rachel Butera call in and pretend to be a sobbing fan? Did you hear that? Did you hear them pretend to be a sobbing fan? It was very disrespectful to the fans. It was very disrespectful to the fans. Now, Chad, I want to give you an opportunity to shine again. So how about the 11th, 11/11, the season finale?
And that's another thing, Bologna pointed out.
Why do you call it Bologna? Why do you call him Bologna?
You don't get
Why do you call him Bologna?
bologna. Bologna?
Do you say Bologna?
Bologna.
Do you say Bologna?
No, I say Bologna.
Listen, I'm supposed to talk to Bologna Sauce now about my call. Would you like to? Is this a good segue into what Bologna Sauce thought was bad about my call?
Yeah. Okay. So we'll talk about that. So listen, he made a good point in one of his tweets. Bologna said that you talked over Howard, just like you talk over me. You don't give people a chance to respond.
That's one of my downfalls. Does not interrupt.
You need to work on that.
Does not interrupt, Chad. I want me to show you my second grade report card. Does not interrupt. I got an unsatisfactory.
Can we work on that?
Chad, I don't want to even mock you tonight because you're drunker than a fucking skunk. I don't even want to mock you.
It's okay.
No, I don't. It's weird. Is Elisa going to be okay with you being drunk? Have you ever been drunk like this in her presence? I mean, she thinks so highly of you. You're drunk.
I'm not drunk.
What are you? Are you on Valium?
Not. No.
Then what? Something's really weird about you.
Is it?
Yeah, something's
weird?
very weird.
Oh
Okay, here we
my
go.
God. What is it, Claire? You're on the air. Shit, I wish I hadn't hung up on those guys. I could have listened to that
Yeah,
all
I
day.
wish you hadn't hung up on them either. Listen,
Okay, that was I said I wish you hadn't hung up on him either. That was me actually
I didn't.
bonding. No. I'm playing the call. So my first comment was to show how engaged I was in the call. I said, yeah, I wish you hadn't hung up on them either, because he accidentally hung up on Jeff the drunk and the lump. Not the lump. Jeff the drunk and the other guy, the husband. Okay? All right, I'll play it through first.
Great shows. The live shows are awesome, Howard. Listen, I don't know whether I should talk about Benji or about what I wanted to talk about, which was The Walking Dead.
Yeah, Benji's still out of this.
Okay, if you consider that talking over that first fucking thing, you wait, Doug. Hey, Doug. When have you been? That's about my 9th fucking call. That's about my 9th solid call with Howard. With Howard.
Claire, by the way, Benji is still out of the studio. I'm just giving you an update.
Oh, okay. Because
10 minutes till
I
Michonne.
thought you took him out of the actual live studio.
I did. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, and now if you think that hey, Baloney, if you think that like that's the moment in time where like I'm not understanding what Howard's saying, because Howard said that I took him out of the live studio, and then I say, I thought you took him out of the live studio. What I was referring to, Baloney, was something I was tweeting at that time. It was my phrase post-bronc in the studio.
He's not in the live studio.
He's not in the live studio.
Right.
Okay.
When I say post-bronc, I mean post-bronc in the studio.
Right.
Actually, in the live studio.
Now here comes the meat of the call, guys.
Should you call it the after show for Walking Dead? Why did you have to sort of, I want to not even say rain on people's parade, but
were being funny. I mean, they were way over the top on that.
Whoa. You're being very cynical. You know what you were being. Come on.
It was funny. They were. All right, thank you. Jeff the drunk, I'm back. What I was gonna say.
That was fine. I don't see anything wrong with
Fucking
that.
awesome call. He's just a fucking
Yeah.
he's just a cantankerous kind of guy. So I did just get another update from Michonne. 10 minutes. We're gonna
Okay.
we're gonna talk about The Walking Dead.
I don't know. So bring up somebody who knows it. I don't know it at all. Sorry.
Okay, so let me get you back. Here's
I'll
Chad.
come back later.
Chad's still here. And Mark was here too. Go ahead.
So Miss Laura's gonna apologize.
Oh my God. Chad, when have I ever used her real name? Ever. Ever, you monster. You terrorist. Chad, what's your real first name?
What's the big deal?
Okay, exactly. What's the big deal? What is your real first name? Just tell everybody right now. Nobody's going to get you by you having your real first name. Just tell us, what is your real first name? That's it. Just tell us. Come on. No big deal.
All right.
Go ahead.
Aton.
Aton?
Spelled differently though. A-T-O-N.
See? Now you can see why I prefer to go by Chad, right?
Well, the other thing is, do you remember that call where Elisa pointed out to you that you were, she didn't want to mention your appearance because you were like hideously overweight or something? Wasn't that something that she said once? Or was that she just joking?
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that? She said, oh, I just gave away your secret or something like that.
Maybe.
Hey, there's Mark. Okay, Chad, 11/11 season finale. Let's wrap it all up then. Can we do that, please?
All right.
Please, I love you. Not.
Goodbye, Chad.
Good one, John.
It's
Oh,
11.
I should have said it before you hung up, but I wasn't paying attention.
Yes,
I thought the call was fine, Claire. I don't think there was any problem.
but to answer your question, John, yes, I do watch The Walking Dead.
All right. Claire might want to talk a little bit.
Watch the one that we just was on the season premiere.
It was okay. It could have been better.
Could have been more what?
More graphic.
More graphic? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, why not?
All right. One last time, all the way through for bologna sauce.
What is it, Claire? You're on the air. Shit, I wish I hadn't hung up on those guys. I could have listened to that.
Yeah, I wish you hadn't hung up on them either. Listen, great shows. The live shows are awesome, Howard. Listen, I don't know whether I should talk about Benji or about what I wanted to talk about, which was The Walking Dead.
Yeah, Benji's still out of the studio. Claire, by the way, Benji is still out of the
Overtalk,
studio.
overtalk.
Oh, okay, because I thought you took him out of the actual live studio.
I did. That's what I'm telling you. He's not in the live studio. He's in the other room.
Right.
When I say post-punk, I mean
Post-punk in the studio. Need of the call now.
You and Robert have to make fun of the after show. You call it the after show for Walking Dead. Why did you have to sort of, I'm going to not even say rain on people's plate, but shit diarrhea on everybody's plate? Why did you?
Yeah, diarrhea.
They were way over the top on that.
Whoa.
It was funny. They were.
All
All right, thank you. Jeff the drunk, I'm back with you. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
What I was going to say to Claire was that, come on, how could you not laugh at that? They were going over the top.
He wanted all that schmaltz.
Oh my God,
Schmaltz.
I never heard such a schmaltz. Not schmaltz.
Going Yiddish over there.
Work on your Yiddish.
Schmaltz.
Oh, that's it. You got it.
That is an adorable call with a hook into a Yiddish lesson at the end. I mean, bologna sauce. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, it's time for trivia with Chef Gorbe at John Baza Radio. We're gonna do a quick. Hey, Mark. Miss Schoen is gonna call in, and we're gonna be talking about Walking Dead as soon as she calls. She's trying to get she's trying to get onto a break.
Okay.
So when she gotta take her because she's trying to squeeze us into her work day, night. She works all night. Anyway,
Gotcha.
bologna sauce, we didn't let you off the hook yet. If you're going to stay till 12:30, we can deal with how much of a fucking troll you are. Unless, bologna sauce, you're actually Wheels, Stern Show royalty. Because guess what? Bologna sauce, if you're Wheels, Stern Show royalty, then I'll cut you a whole bunch of slack. But if you're just fucking bologna sauce, the guy that called Elisa's show, and that's it, you're a fucking douche. You're a fucking douche. Go ahead, Mark.
All right, Mark, I'll keep track. You just run them off.
Okay, first question. Okay, what 70s show is Mackenzie Phillips known for?
70s show Mackenzie Phillips is known for. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, all right. Claire has one on the board.
Okay. Second question.
Oh, we're playing for a Starbucks gift card, and we still have a Star Trek question from Twitter. Go ahead. Sorry, Mark.
Okay, this one's kind of tough. Okay. Where did Wrigley Field get its name from?
Okay, Wrigley's Field. Where did it get its name from? Virginia Orwellian, is that correct, Mark? That's what I was thinking.
Well, that's partly correct.
Okay.
Yes, Kelly Fox is correct with the gum.
Okay, was she the first one? See, the one thing with Fire Talk is the chat drops out messages and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for me, it looked like it said Kelly Fox over here.
Okay, yeah, I saw. Do you see Virginia Orwellian? That's the first one I see.
Okay, we got to take a break. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Okie
Is this Miss Schoen?
Sure is.
Okay, let's make sure people can hear you.
Alrighty.
Mark, can you hear? Mark is on, and John is on.
Hi, we can hear her. Yep, loud and clear.
Yeah, and Chad was so nice to. Never mind. I'm not going to say what Chad did. Chad's already called in like a couple times tonight. He's been. Guess what tonight, honey?
What?
Chad's drunk. I know.
Has to be great.
What's her first name, by the way?
Well, her first name is Miss, and her second name is Schoen.
We're trying to avoid that.
Mark wanted to know what your real first name was. I mean, Chad's already been using your real first name, but I mean, you know.
I'm Laura.
Yes, Mark and John, meet Laura.
Hi.
She just called herself Laura, as opposed to a monster fucking troll named Chad using. And maybe you can also clear a couple things up, Laura, Miss Schoen. We don't need to give a time frame on this, but the other fucking thing that happened tonight is like, oh, she's Mrs. Schoen. She's Mrs. Schoen. And just make sure from your mouth to Chad, he's got bad data. Laura, you are divorced. You want to just say that with your own voice?
Yeah, I'm Ms. Schoen.
Ms.
I am currently divorced, and you know,
I always thought that guy with the bald head.
would tell you we're divorced also.
Hey, Mark, can you mute real quick?
Put him down because he can't mute on this one. So put him down and bring him back. Put his foot down.
Mark, can you? Yeah, I'm gonna
put his foot down and we'll come back.
Okay,
Yeah.
Mark, we'll be back in a second.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna talk Walking Dead because that's what the. How much time do you have? Tell me, honey. One whole half hour.
Sorry.
Let's
I
get.
have allergies. I do. I have terrible allergies.
I know. So listen, Mush, are you in there for Walking Dead talk real quick? Mush is here. So let's do our mini review of what happened on Sunday night. I mean, talk about it.
Me?
Yeah.
It was horrible. It was sad. It was terrible. It was actually worse than I thought it would be. I thought maybe only one person was gonna get killed, and no. So I don't know. I cried a little. I mean, yeah, I'm not really sure we should be making fun of people who are crying over a series we've watched for several years.
I know. That's what I thought too.
What are you gonna do about Howard,
Yeah.
he can pretty much
Yeah.
say whatever he wants.
Yeah. So listen, because we've got so many other questions coming through tonight, I gotta keep flipping around.
Sure.
Here's the other question. Believe it or not, tonight, Chad had the balls to say that like we started this like feud or something with him. And he's like, you told Miss Schoen what to say. You told her the things to say. I never told you anything to say. I never told you anything to say. I never said, say this or that. You just listened to one of the shows. And then you said, oh my God, this guy's a douchebag. This guy's a monster. And that was all yours. That was improv. Tell him that was improv.
Yeah, I'm pretty intelligent and I like improv, but I mean, I certainly don't like saying shit about someone I don't know if they've never done anything to me. But given the data that I got about how he's treated other people, okay, I'll go along with it.
Right.
Okay.
And let's talk about how let's talk about how you actually thought that the cartoon work that he did. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the cartoon work. Let's talk about the cartoon work.
Seriously, if I had a picture of me that looked like that, I'd make fun of it too. I mean, except I know how hard that race was, and for my age, and I mean, really, who does a Spartan beast and smile for the fucking thing? I mean.
And also, how long ago was that, and how many pounds ago was that?
That was 2 years ago, and about 40 pounds lost.
40 pounds, Chad, ago.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not perfect.
No.
I mean, I've got scars. I've had surgeries. I'm a real person.
Of course. We're
kids, grandkids.
right.
Life is hard, but if I'm going to have fun and I'm going to prove myself to myself, if you want to put little pictures all over my body, that's just great. I don't care.
Yeah. Now, what do you?
I thought it was pretty cute and clever
It was really well done. The cheese and the turd and the cheese.
Oh, the turd was great because, yeah, you know what? That smells like shit down in South Carolina. It could have been a turd on my shoulder. And the cheese in that area, that was really crafty.
In what area would that be?
Around the Fupa region.
Oh, the Fupa region. Is that what? Oh.
I heard that word for the first time this year.
Yeah.
My 20-something-year-old. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe Chad is younger.
Chad's maybe younger than we think he is.
Yeah, because I would never use a word like that. And also where I'm from, I would never use a word like that. But they use it around here, so I don't know. Regional difference?
Yeah. Do you think he's from the Midwest, maybe? But tonight it was so funny. He sounded so fucking drunk. He sounded drunk. He sounded like either on Valium or drunk or something. He wasn't ready. I felt bad about being.
I wish I were on Valium. I'm having one hell of a night. Let me tell
It
you.
sounds like a rough night. It sounds like a rough night.
Can't talk about
Yeah, no, we won't talk about that. But yeah, he was trying to still make us feel bad that like somehow we picked a fight with him, and like he hasn't been.
It's possible. You are a spicy kind of guy. I mean, you like confrontation. You love a good ball busting. So I mean, really, what do you expect?
Would you say I'm a polarizing figure?
Yeah, probably. Not really sure what that means.
Well, do we know people that you know already that don't like me and don't approve of you being with me?
Yeah. But we don't fucking care
We
because
don't-
if you live your life around what everyone else thinks, you're never going to be happy.
Right. We don't
I
fucking
just think
care.
that you should go blowing people's happiness out of the water intentionally.
Right.
I don't know. I think all this is in good fun. I don't know. Whatever.
Wow.
Whatever.
So in other words, are you thinking that maybe we could be professional colleagues or friends with Chad? Is that what you're thinking?
It's possible. I mean, anything's possible.
Wow.
Monkeys might fly out of my butt. Hell might freeze over. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know, Chad. So, yeah, if he accepted the apology we never gave him, and
Well, do we want to, I mean, we're making sort of some conciliatory gestures right here. I kind of feel like if we don't say something nice to him tonight, he might go like even crazier or something. What do you think?
Well, I think it's, my profession, I have to be nice to people, even if they're shitting on me, like literally.
Literally.
So, I say go for it,
So,
Be nice.
so let's say something nice about Chad's funny picture where he took a picture of you from 2 years ago and 40 pounds again. Oh, Doug says perhaps a threesome? No, I don't think so, Doug. No.
No.
No. But
Reason? No, it was from the Spartan Beast. It's not even a super, it's the Beast.
right.
South Carolina on October, like 23rd or 24th, 2014, and you can look it up on the webpage. My name and my
Right.
time is on there. I mean, I actually did a race that was actually timed by Spartan races.
That's how he found it. That's how he found it.
Didn't win.
Right.
Oh my God, there's 20 cop cars. I'm not kidding. I'm gonna go the other way. Going the other way. Going the other way.
Wow.
Like I have any
Are you? Where are you generally?
around.
Okay. No. Yeah. Okay. I didn't know if you were still in the parking lot or not. Back to okay. So what do we want to say about? Let's say something nice to Chad then.
Well, I mean, okay, professionally, do I know any of his work that's funny? Is he? What's his deal?
He's just.
I don't know him.
Hey Casper, when I restarted the episode, I made a mistake. Casper, it's okay. I'll fix it later.
We have the Casper that finally goes.
Casper is our friend who makes copies of things.
Thank you for your work.
Yeah, Casper. But so let's say something. Let's say something nice, and then I'm gonna bring Mark up, and Mark's gonna ask a trivia question, and I'll see if you want to play trivia for the last. Do you have like what 5 minutes left or so? Or
I have plenty of time.
Okay. So I'm bringing Mark back up. Mark, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear Miss Schoen?
A little bit. I can hear a little bit.
What are you watching? Mark, what are you watching?
The Invisible Man.
Oh. He's watching The Invisible Man, Miss Schoen. Yeah, it's going to be hard it'll be hard to do this because Miss Schoen, I think I might either we can talk some more about Walking Dead for a minute, or I might let you go because I've got the headphone in one thing and I got my hand holding the phone in the other one, and Mark can't hear you, which is okay. No, so let's say one last thing about who you are, what you are, and why we're still in love with each other. Let's just do that real quick.
Who I am?
Who are you?
I'm a compassionate human being, nurse, mom, grandmother, sister, daughter. What else? What was the next one?
Why do we still love each other?
Why do we still? Well, we just started loving each other months ago, but was I allowed to say that anyway? Because we reconnected, we knew each other.
40 years ago.
We lived on the same street when I was a little girl.
Okay.
And then we went to the same school.
Okay, here's a Walking Dead question. Mark, I'm sorry, we're just going to do one more Walking Dead question with Miss Schoen. Is there a death worse than Glenn other than Rick?
What do you mean? Abraham's death was pretty awful.
Abraham's death was pretty awful, Doug. Vaginally Orwellian says, no, caring-wise, whether you cared or not.
Oh.
Who'd you care about?
Who do I care about? I mean, who am I glad didn't get killed?
Yeah, who? Miss Schoen. Imagine if Miss Schoen got killed.
No, she didn't get killed. If she did, I mean, I would have cared enough to probably not watch for a while.
We wouldn't have watched.
I wouldn't have been able to carry on.
And vaginally Orwellian says, have we had intercourse yet? Intercourse is a funny way to describe it, but yes, we've had intercourse a bunch of times. A bunch, vaginally Orwellian, yes. Mary Loves Mark, also known as Doug, says, have we had anal? Are we going to tell people that yet or not? I mean, what?
Well, you can talk about that all you want. Yep. Yep. Hey, is that today?
Was that today?
This morning.
That was this morning, yeah. Yeah, so Doug, anal this morning? Anal was this morning. But yeah. So I guess I can call you Laura because everybody's calling you Laura now, or should I just still stick with Michelle?
Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
I'm gonna call you the love of my life.
Oh, that is so sweet.
And I'll let you have at least a little free time during your break. And I'm glad we said a couple nice things to, yes, Mush, we had anal today, earlier today, Mush. He says, oh, Kelly Fox says, who hasn't? Oh, wait, who hasn't had anal today? Is that what she meant?
Anybody I work with.
Right. Listen, thanks so much. I love you so much. Have a good rest of the night.
Love you too. It can only get better from here.
Right, and we'll see you in the morning.
Peace out.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
I love that woman. Mark, I'm sorry.
I didn't say anything. I just was waiting.
Doug, tell me why she won you over, because she's so real and funny and kind of smart and sort of like funny.
All right, I'll do one quick trivia thing because then I gotta go.
All right, Mark, go ahead. We got one final trivia. It's between Kelly and I. It's for all the money. It's between Kelly and I. We both have 1 point. Go ahead.
Okay. What major leaguer hit the longest home run in baseball history?
I know no sports. I have no idea because I don't know sports.
Nope, not Hank Aaron.
I was inside working on the newspaper. Well, Phil, what is it? We'll do a three-way tie, and then we'll end it.
And let me tell you, I'll tell you.
Phil, Mickey Mantle.
Yeah, it's Mickey Mantle's correct.
Phil won. We're going to say it was a three-way tie. Mark, thank you. I'm glad you were here. I know you're very tired. I can sense it. I can feel it.
I'll be okay. All right, so I'll catch you guys later.
All right. Thanks, Mark. Okay. Believe it or not, Chad's talking again. He wants to be back on the phone again. Hey, John, can't we get Chad to just be verbal only? Like a verbal call?
What do you mean? On the phone?
Can't he just do audio only? Yeah, I mean, why can't he just...
He's done it once since Kermit and Friends, but only.
Oh, I got a fire talk question, and I'm sorry, Lori, that I didn't give you enough respect before. I'm sorry. I just didn't think rebooting made any fucking sense at all.
We do it a lot, so we know from experience.
Yeah, but that's a dumb way to fix a problem.
But with this stuff, it's common.
Right, but something else hung up in the memory of the browser, or something else is preventing it.
Well, that clears everything, you know.
Calling on phone is so Chad. Okay, well, go ahead. Here we go. Hey, did you hear the nice things that we just said about you, Chad? That Laura, because you know what Laura said? I said, Chad's already said your first name. Do you mind if I call you Laura? And she said, no, call me Laura. Did you hear it, Chad? Are you listening to the show or not?
Yeah, I heard that, and I heard the nice things that you guys said about me. And you know what, Colleen, I want to say something nice about you right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that you actually exercised really good broadcasting instincts a few minutes ago when you realized how boring Laura was on the phone.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. You are so fucking... You are so... Oh, my God. So she throws you a fucking bone. She throws you a bone. Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
You're a douche. You are such a douche. Oh my God.
You a compliment. I'm being nice here.
No, dude, she's squeezing us in on a 25-minute break. She had like
But she
5
was
minutes.
coughing a lot. She wasn't.
She was outside running around trying to be on the show, Chad, to help.
I know. But listen, I can tell you picked up, you keyed in on the fact that she was putting everyone to sleep,
No,
and her cough was like really.
oh God, I knew it. As soon as she coughed, I knew you were gonna. Goodbye. I'm not listening to cough talk. I have such a great song.
Yeah, I like your songs.
I have a great song at the end that I'm gonna do. But before we do that, didn't we want to talk to Bologna Sauce? Come on, can't you just do
I
voice
know.
only?
Just
Come on,
voice.
come on, voice. Come on.
Say
Waiting.
fuck you, Claire.
Come on. I mean, why can't he just? Why can't he just?
I don't know. Everyone's so afraid to just even speak a little bit.
Oh my God! I think everybody's afraid of being doxxed. Everybody's afraid of their real names. Look at me,
Mhm.
my real fucking name. You can look it up. You can figure out everything about me. You can see all my financial problem. Claire, maybe you should give Chad advice on how to get on Stern. Hey, Sandy, who is this Sandy?
I don't know. Brand new. They when
Like,
Pasta said something about Janela, then it might be Brian possibly.
Sandy, are you Brian? Just say.
Just say it, Brian. He was supposed to come tonight.
Just say.
Or it could have been Crystal. Someone, when Pasta said something about Janela, they were like, hey, watch it. So it was someone pro Janela.
Doug. Doug won't say anything.
Oh, Doug talks too much. Hopefully he'll speak. Doug could round out 12 minutes.
It's so funny that like she was willing to like say nice. And then what does he do but say something fucking shitty?
He's overzealous. That's what my words for him.
And obviously he's drunker than a skunk tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, he's really drunker than a skunk.
Definitely he would be taken advantage of by like Miss A or Kelly or some Crystal. Yeah.
What would they do?
Oh my God, they'd rip him apart.
Would they fiddle with him?
They'd fiddle with everything. I don't know, Miss A. We'll say Crystal because Miss A and Kelly are married, so we'll say look at Kelly. She said she would rape him.
Kelly.
And everyone's like, "That's a fake Kelly," but it's not. She's crazy like that.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy, Kelly.
Yeah, that's crazy, Kelly.
We would. Oh, Kelly, really? With words? Yeah, like words.
She's backing off in case someone just did a screen grab. Screen grab.
Oh, no. Somebody, this whole desktop's getting recorded.
Yeah, I know. They're recording everything now.
Okay, here we go. And we won't have to finish this, but you can stay for just a second. I want to just do a sound check with you just to make sure.
Yeah, it sounds great now. Nice.
We're playing those mind games together, pushing the barriers, planting seeds, playing the mind gorilla. I never knew it was mind gorilla until.
Oh, really?
The mantra, peace on earth. We all been playing those mind games forever. And I didn't know this next line either. I love this. Some kind of druid dudes lifting the veil, doing the mind gorilla. Some call it magic, the search for the grail. Love is the answer, even for somebody as monstrous as Chad. It's true. Like I said at the end of last week's show, I actually have to forgive him to come to peace. Love is a flower. You gotta let it grow. So keep on playing those mind games together. Faith in the future, out of the now. You just can't beat on those mind gorillas. Mind gorillas. What is that?
Is this Lennon? This is Lennon, right?
In the stones of your mind. Yeah, we're playing those mind games forever. Projecting our images in time and space. So you know what?
What?
I really want to have more peace in my life, John. I said this like when I was on Elisa's show.
Mm-hmm.
I want to have more peace. And part of the peace is coming from this new relationship.
Nice.
It's just, imagine meeting somebody from your hometown 40 years later.
How'd you meet? How'd you rekindle your relationship with her?
It was a chorus reunion.
Okay.
Believe it or not. Yeah, we both
In person reunion.
An in-person chorus reunion where like one entire day was spent practicing.
Wow.
For the concert that we did at night. And that was the first time I had seen her in like 30 years.
Wow.
So,
that was out of state for both of you guys?
Yeah. It was in New Jersey. And so have we both had failed relationships in our lives? Yeah, because we're old. Chad, maybe you're still on your first relationship. I don't know. But peace and love.
Claire's never been married, so he's never been divorced.
Make love, not war. Peace and love, peace and love. Anybody, oh God. Peace and love, peace and love. Okay, here we go. Peace and love, peace and love. Peace and love, peace and love. How can I help you?
Hey, Colleen, it's Chad.
Oh God, you're so drunk. What the fuck is wrong with you? Or is it Valium or something? What's up? What's up?
No, I'm not.
I hear it. It's really obvious.
No, listen, we've been experiencing you for like a year and a half. We know what you sound like when you're at the top of your game. I've never heard you like this, ever. This is like drunky Chad.
Bashir should make tape of him now.
Well, no, I mean, everybody's got this. Everybody's taping. John said maybe you're depressed. Are you depressed?
Not me, Boris.
No, Boris, sorry. I mean, John Powell. Sorry.
Hey, but Colleen.
Oh, God, yeah.
Your show's been really boring.
Casper says Chad the drunky monster, LOL.
Hey, your show's been boring.
There's no formula, Chad.
No.
There's no formula. This is just a peek into my world for 90 minutes a week. And guess what? We're not on next week, so you could not be bored next week. And then on 11/11, we're doing the finale, the grand finale, Chad.
Yeah.
Episode 7.
7/11, baby.
Yeah.
Are you excited about that, Chad?
Tell Chad to pass the
Do
phone
we want to do a skit?
Pass the phone to somebody he's hanging out with. Tell him to talk to.
Okay. John says pass the phone to whoever you're hanging out with right now. No, season 1 finale, Doug. Season 1 finale, Doug. We got the Thanksgiving comes, Doug, and we got all kinds of shit going on. Christmas. Everything's going on.
Wrapping presents.
Yeah, go ahead. Hand the phone to John says hand the phone to the person that's right there with you, so that we can say hello to them.
No,
do that. Come on.
Go ahead.
I'm hiding so I can call in. Hey.
Go ahead. Hand the phone to the person that is there with you.
Are you ever going to give out that gift card that you keep like awarding as a prize?
No.
I won the first one. Mike Koff won the second one.
No.
Laura and I gave it to somebody last week, actually. And this week there was no winner. It was a tie.
It's a new one.
Okay. It's a new one. Listen, Chad,
Are you that cheap?
No.
I've inspected it. I'm like Price Waterhouse. I checked into it. It's good.
No. Chad, listen.
You awarded that gift card to
Oh, Chad. No, Chad. This isn't even. You talk about boring and uninteresting. Now this is boring and uninteresting. I know what's boring and uninteresting. This is boring and uninteresting. We're gonna take it out on this part at the end. Let's just play this at the end.
Who was that? Lennon? That song? Is that John Lennon?
It's John Lennon on the remastered version.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely drunk. That's for sure. No living that down tonight, Chad.
Mazza to start a room after. You're gonna start a room after.
We'll see. Lori might have started one in Rabbit. We'll do something in
Lori
Rabbit.
started one. But yeah, thanks for your help again
No
tonight,
problem.
John.
Hey, anytime.
We'll be off again next week.
Okay.
We'll be back on 11/11 with our season finale.
All right.
The
Sounds good.
Finale, episode 7, and as Phil pointed out, 7 is a holy number. And Phil, I know you haven't read the 111 Experience, Phil. I know you haven't. But do you know why 7 and 111 are a big deal, Phil? Go there, Phil. Go there, Phil. No, that's not Phil. Right, 111.
That's probably Humsville.
111 is the
in-
binary equivalent. It's the binary equivalent of 7. So I consider it very holy. It
Okay.
also looks like a Roman numeral 3, which to me looks like a trinity. So I see a connection between 7, 111, 3, and a trinity.
I know why you like 111. It looks like 3 penises.
It looks like 3 sticks of wood. It looks like 3 anything.
It does look like a fence.
Or it could look like Jesus and the 2 people he was crucified next to. What do you think of that?
No,
Could be that. Could be that too. All righty, everybody. We got a 2-parter here. I'll fix the name of it. Yes, this was the take 2. We did 90 minutes, John. Thanks so much.
You're welcome. Yeah, don't even bother with it. You'll look at the other part, but not worth doing
Have a great
anything.
rest of your weekend.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
See you on 11/11.
All right.
Take care, everybody.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Bye-bye.